lessons. Today we will be looking at arrays, so we'll be looking at part 2 of our array. So just like to explain a bit further, or just show you the method that we referred to on our last session, method like sorting and searching, and also the method that helps you to copy your array into a list. So we'll just go to our IntelliJ, and in here I have a simple array definition. If you gone through our last session, you will understand what is happening here. Just to kick us off, I'll just show you how to sort using the arrays class, and then we call it like this: array dot sort. If we go to the documentation of the method sort, you'll see that the method sorts the specified array into ascending numerical order, and it accepts one parameter of the array to be sorted. So this is just a simple method. If we were to test it, we just pass in our array like that, and if you were to output our array, I just say sorted, and then to output elements within our array, we employ the toString method within the arrays class, and we just pass in our array. But before that, to help us see clearly what is happening here, we'll just output our array elements without sorting, before sorting. So we'll say before sorting, and then toString method again, int array like that. If we run this, you see the first output is not sorted, and then this one is sorted. This is how you'd sort your array in ascending order, as they said here. So it sorts in ascending order. But if you go through this class, you see that the sort method is overloaded, meaning that you have the same method or other method called sort that accept more parameters. So the other one is this one. It accepts other 2 parameters on top of your arrays to be sorted. It takes in from index, which is an int, and to index, which is an int. If you read here, it will see that this method sorts the specified range of the array into ascending order. So the range to be sorted extends from the index, from index inclusive, to the index to index exclusive. I'll show what that means shortly, but to just add our indexes from index 2 and to index, which is say 7. So index 2 is 0, 1, 2 is 5. We're starting from 5 to sort, to index 7, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 9. And if we run it, you see we have unsorted and the sorted. So we started to sort from index 2, so which is 0, 1, 2. We started to sort here. It was 5, now it's 1, 1, 5, 7, 8, 10, to index 7, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Note here 9 is not sorted because 9 was supposed to become to come before 10, but it's still where it was, as you can see here. The reason being is that the documentation also indicated that this method sort from index inclusive to index exclusive, meaning that the index to index is excluded from the sorted range, or the range that you want to sort. As you can see, it sorts from here from 5 to 7. This is the range, excluding that 9. So that is what is happening there. So I just want to show you again the method to search your array. So we can call that arrays class again, and you say binary search, and you pass in our array, and you want to search value, say value 7, right? Want to search value 7, and this method binary search returns an index. It returns where this value 7 is at on your array. So we'll just store that returned value and just call it index, like that, and we just like to output it as well, index. And if you run it, notice we are getting -5, and we do not have a -5 index. The reason why we are getting this -5 is because this binary search method works when your array is sorted. If you read the documentation here, it will specify that. That is why it is important to read your documentation. So it says the array must be sorted. So that is why we are getting the false value. So if we sort our array, and we know how to sort our array, we just call the method sort from the class array and class arrays. And if we run it now, we should sort this guy first, so which means this value 7 will be in a different index than to what it is now. Maybe before sorting, let's just output the array after sorting. Okay, so we'll say system.out, and then we say sorted, like that, and we output that guy to string. If we run it, you see that now value 7 is on index 6. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we search, say we're searching 5, value 5, value 5 is on index 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is how it works. I would just like to show you another method called fill. Say for instance you create your array, and you call it, just call it array is fine, and you say new, and then you say 5 as a length there. You can call this method called fill here, fill, and then you give it your array, and then we just say 6, right? And if you output your array, what you find is that your array is filled with value 6. There we go, value 6. And if you change it, you can fill it with another value, just like that. So this is just to show you that there are methods that can help you to simplify your development on the arrays class. Similar with the sort method, this fields method is also overloaded, as well as the binary search. So they're all overloaded, so you can play around with them and just see how they work. Lastly, I would just like to show you, as we have indicated here on the slides, that this class also contains a static factory that allows arrays to be viewed as list. So if I were to come back to our code here and remove everything here, and just change the type here to integer. Alright, type here as integer. And we know that we have not done list, but to define list, you call the interface and you specify the type there. So it's called list, specify the type there, and let's just call it list. And in your arrays method class, you have a method called asList, which takes in an array there. So we forgot the equal sign there. There we go. So this is your list from your array. So from in here, from this list, you can do everything that you can do with list. So basically, now if we say list dot add, we can add a value, say 11, right? And you know that with normal arrays, when you define them like this, you cannot change their length, right? So if now say we say system out and we say list, if we try to output this guy, or we have an exception, it says exception thread made Java, line 14. Oh no, we have an exception there. Check breakout what is going on here? Let's remove this line. So it doesn't want us to add value. Unsupported operation exception. Okay, maybe let's cast this guy. Let's see what will happen. Let's cast it to array list of integer, but still nothing. Remove redundant caster, so that is redundant. And why would it not allow us to enter those, to add another value? Very strange. Okay, hopefully we'll have a follow-up session to just explain why that seems not to want to happen. So that's it with our arrays part 2. See you in the next session.